Well, their heroes need a lot of, not a lot maybe, but they need some experience to be useful. Like in Nux 5, Weaver 4, Pango 3, like they all need something to have impact in the game simply. Whereas Nigma's lineup, they have these Clockwork, Batrider. These heroes are just so strong, even without items, and they're not countered in the game either. So. It's hard for me to see how Nigma, how OGC are gonna get through the laning phase ahead this game, which I think they kind of need.
30 seconds to battle.
Well, already OGC to backing off the top lane. Z-Freak and Zibe, they'll wait to contest the top runes, but GH and Mind Control. It's a lot of health to get through. 740 on the Axe with 4 armor, and 840 on the Clockwork with 2 armor. That's a hard lane to harass, and Chessie's the man who's been sent to the bottom lane, so Madara is actually playing the mid lane as the Phantom Lancer. Chessie will play the safe lane Void Spirit.
Clean fight.
That puts the Pango 3 position off lane.
I don't know, I don't think PL mid is that good with Batrider.
Are they just thinking like they doppelganger, so at least he could disengage and not have 8 sticky napalm charges on him? Like that's one upside, maybe?
I mean, he can obviously remove it with doppelganger, but that's still like...
Yeah, 25 seconds at level 1.
I would feel really good as Batrider. I would feel like this is a free lane I'm gonna own like I did last game if I'm playing this bad. So...
Madara's already eaten the trees. And look at Weeze. Alright, I'll just keep going at him.
Like the napalm spam is there's just non-stop, you know. You can remove it, but they will keep coming.
I'll have to watch Kura's change up as well with this Chen. Like, just make sure the Terrorblade is going to be good in the early stages. That's probably not what Zibe wanted to do. He just tried to swashbuckle to grab the wave and missed it. So he won't be too happy with that. Blocks up the camp with a sentry ward. I think I'm too used to watching, like, too used to watching Terrorblaze's trigger metamorphosis at the very beginning, but Miracle just feels so safe with Kuro behind him.
Yeah, he could use it or not. It doesn't look like he really needs it right now. Doing fine, 6-on-1 already. But it's also hard to see how they're gonna pressure this Terrorblade when he has a Chen with him. Same goes for bottom. Mind Control's gonna have a perfect game here. 5 nukes doesn't really do anything to a cutting axe. Yet still getting 2 denies there, but in the long run it won't be good.
And I'm wondering like who gets the upper hand this mid lane. The panel are putting a lot of pressure on Madara to have like a big game. Like the panel say maybe super late game. He can work really well against the Terrorblade. I'm a little uncertain about that kind of mindset, but having Madara start off strongly would be good, but his Doppelganger's on cooldown for 4 more seconds. This is that long duration time, and Weeha underneath the tower. He can't finish the job on Madara, but he can take away almost all of his regeneration, but then again, both of them don't have much. He does have 5 sticky napalm charges on him. Let's make that 6. Let's make that 7. And let's make that 0.
This was really good for Madara though, because now Batrider is kind of out of gas. He has to send in Flask and Mangoes, and his net worth is going to be pretty low on Batrider.
What are we actually looking at now? So net worth is 885. In fact, now 770 with the consumption.
Yeah.
To the PL, who's got 1200. GH is looking for a rotation around, but one of the first wards that OGC planted down was that defensive ward for mid. Madara, he hasn't actually used his doppelganger yet, so now he can, just to get away. But now he's also used it. He's trying to bring the illusions on top. The battery assault's going to help him out with this one, keeping the sticky napalms up. Madara, all those one charges going to work, but with the Firefly, Weeha claims first blood. Peksu able to spike Carapace and get the follow-up. No, Weeha's away, and he gets even killed by the neutral creep just after the tower connects, so OG get nothing.
Yeah, he's dead for a while though.
Oh, they get 2 couriers. They get 2 couriers. Z-Freak's gonna get both couriers up on top.
He's not gonna get that second one.
I thought he was gonna Shikuchi for it.
I guess he could have, but he would have to burn a flask after the tower. One
Would've
good
taken-
thing for OGC though is that the downside of Axe giving the enemy safe laner kind of a free game is Chessie here.
Seafreak still got it.
Dyer's
He has an
courier
observer
been
one, so he
slain.
saw what was coming. Kuro can at least drop the sentry maybe and get rid of that radiant obs. If he can work it out. You need to put it like in between the observer and the sentry so he can also unblock his camp. And he misses
He
both.
missed it. Wow, that's unfortunate. That feels bad. But like I was saying earlier, like this Void Spirit actually has like complete a free game, and it's better than a Monkey King with a free game. Like he has more spells, he has more damage, and he's better at fighting early on. So I think Chessie right now has to carry some weight.
You know, Axon almost one punch man, a courier down. Looking for the call on Chessie, a little out of range mind control. Feels like it's a lot more balanced of a game this time. Like we're gonna have our first little battle, which is for the bounty runes. Peksu gonna steal one of the ones on the bottom lane. That's gonna be a 3-for-1 then. And next we'll just have mind control and GH just waste some time. I haven't felt anywhere near as much influence from Kuro this game.
I wonder if Nigma, if they actually just played the lane out straight up as an
Dyer's
axe
courier
and
has
just
been slain.
instead of cutting right away, because like they're playing against 2 melee heroes, and if they play the lane, they're gonna get every creep, you know? Like it's an axe. What are they really gonna do to this axe? And then they can pull the lane back with the big camp, and like they're gonna minimize what Chessie's gonna get. Instead now, Chessie's a full level above the axe, and axe is not as farmed as you would want. So I think that's for me at least is a mistake by Nigma giving Chessie a free game like this.
Especially if you can make it work. GH. This mid lane's kind of weird because we're playing a dual lane, both sides mid. Haven't seen GH or Peksu really move away apart from Peksu killing off the courier of Weeha, but yep. Haste rune on down. Madara currently trapped, does not have doppelganger away to safety. Spike Carapace will be planted, but Madara still can't outrun it, but Weeha's got all the movement speed. You got couriers to kill, you've got towers to take the aggro off GH. Oh god, switch the aggro again. GH is dropping down low. Z-Freak will die in the meantime as Weeha just burns down the dual lane mid. But they're not done yet. When up on top, Pangolier can kill off Miracle, so it feels like it's worth it for that fight. The illusion is there to body block from Miracle, so Kuro can get some quick vision, but now he's lost it. His creeps are trying to get down through the jungle, but swashbuckle away to safety. Pango will survive.
That's a pretty lucky haste there for Weeha. That would not happen. If imagine the room was bot there, you know, his game would look completely different. He would have empty bottle, low HP mana, and PL would not die, and Nyx would not die.
That's a good, quick, easy kill. It was only a matter of time before mind control will get punished for creep skipping.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, but I mean, the early game is actually looking a lot better for OGC than I'd expect in this game. So, yeah, it's looking very good for them.
Oh. So does Team Nigma try and change the tempo up a bit? Like Miracle, he's after farming up in the jungle, he's already got his 3 Wraith Bands. Like you've already sent Weeha towards the top lane. Trying to flame break Z-Freak down. That's not gonna work.
Under attack.
Like is it pushing towers or is it looking for initiations that Nigma change the tempo, or do they want to just keep farming?
Yeah, I think they just need to keep getting their levels. Like Bad Rider still needs to be annoying, but he needs to make sure that he actually has a game, because he's really poor right now.
Oh, he needs some
might
help.
even die again.
Is there a cog trap? Is there something to get him out of this one? Doppelganger down. Voice Spirit's moved into GH. He'll block up the ramp, but Chessie doesn't care about that. Astral steps up high, and GH can't dodge out this. He was hoping just to sit in mid and grab his level 6, but OG Seed, all 5 heroes. No one's missing this time around. All in mid.
Middle tower is under attack.
And Axe can't really punish on bottom lane. Like he's still just skipping.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the right thing now, for sure. If he goes mid now, it's really bad. I think he needs to keep farming.
Oh, flame breaks out. Quick little doppelganger. Madara backing off. Double damage is about to wear off. And they're TPing out.
There's gonna be a 3 top lane for Nigma. I wonder who's gonna go take that, or if they're gonna leave that open, because they kind of need that. They need experience on their heroes.
Almost kind of wish Kura got to have a little bit of it. You also do wish GH was able to get just that last quarter health. Axe is waiting.
Dyer's
Then again, maybe nobody can really lane against this Pango with Javelin right now.
Is under attack.
Well, they're about to fight. Kuro and GH coming in. They're looking at the outpost. The Sun, that's a big whiff. Coming out from Pexu. Is there a little bit of extra help to come in? GH? Well, the call is there. Void Spirit having a hard time getting away because he can block a large portion of the damage. Pexu waiting for his next stun to arrive. GH very low on life. Kuro can't save them. Doesn't have his 6 just yet. So GH is the casualty of war. Miracle has arrived, so it looked like Nigma wanted to take the fight and then push into the tier 1 tower, but Pango's got the free lane up on top. No one from Nigma. Ended up heading up there. Mind control. Stun to try and cancel this one. Wow, okay. Yeah, we are. Madara's got him. And they take both of the outposts at the 10-minute mark for the Radiant side.
Oh. Looks like I was wrong. Would you see it? They're doing it.
And you're only 10 minutes in then.
GH looks to go down again here.
This clockwork really doesn't seem to have paid off. Now mind control will arrive in mid lane. Battle hunger up. The Chen army's moved in. He'll get his own little spike, but Chessie found the bigger target. Chen TPing out. He knows the remnant's already being used. Oh wait, Pexu will enter the stun. So Kuro will end up going down while mid they're just rolling, thundering through Weeha. The tier 1 tower is very low. Looks like mind control's waiting for a denial on it. If he can get a call, Pangolier was very, very close, but Chessie, another quick jump right on top of Miracle. No mana for Sunder is available, so the remnant will pull him back in. And that's Terrorblade. She's second death now being tallied up, and OG Seed really getting up in the face of Nigma and taking control of this map.
Yeah, now it's looking really rough for Nigma. Suddenly their heroes don't look that powerful anymore after laning phase. They all need time now. Now they're the ones that look like they have the slow, heroes that we talked about. OGC's heroes basically.
Yeah,
like Battle Dragon is level
OGC
7.
hitting like 3 or 4. Like when did they actually have an impact?
Yeah. Now Battle Rider is like level 7. He has max napalm, and it's. What do you do, man? You need to just try to slow the game down and get some farm, but that doesn't benefit you because OG Seed might not let you do that. All this farm, and now you're gonna be behind. So I'm not sure. I think you can hopefully try to take a good fight somewhere, but it feels like your best move is probably just to slow the game down. Try to farm your Terrorblade, try to farm, play on your own side of the map, try to get some items on Axe and Bat.
It feels like OG though can try and contest this too. Like, just move in, establish some vision. The Yulsup is almost done from Void, so he'll set up for himself. And I haven't seen Madara leave the mid lane in a while.
No, you will definitely see OGC go top now, finish this tower off, and then control the top jungle. And Nigma probably just gonna mirror that movement and go take Radiant bottom. But it's very fragile for Nigma, because Vendetta or one Void Spirit TP and one catch, and suddenly they're in a really tough spot where they need. Call, or do we try to take some awkward fight?
Dyer's courier has been slain.
It's kind of funny watching him move GH. He just can't catch a break. Oh, his courier is gone. And Axe. Like, mind control's farming double stacks inside the Radiant jungle. Hoping that'll be enough.
He's caught now.
GH. Oh, we actually hook shots forward. Going into this fight, that's just an easy way to lose 2 heroes instead of 1. As 5 heroes from OG are there to punish quickly. And they're already coming for the mid lane. They're coming for the Terrorblade's farm area. But he also just has, okay. Well, Weaver. Kuro trying to land the stun. Won't happen. But Dragon lands a stun over on the Terrorblade. So he's still item progressing. He's definitely not level progressing. No one from Nigma's hit double digits yet.
Exo.
Yeah, Weeha?
Fix it.
Yeah. 3 sticky nade bomb stacks. Weaver's gonna come over and try and help out, but I guess Weeha will take that kill. He'll lose his life for it. GH won't be able to save this. That's the Yule Scepter done.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still funny when you get a trade-off like that, and you have to question, it's like, wait, is that actually worth it for Nigma?
Dire's top
I think
tower
we
The bat ride is just so low.
Yeah, I don't think he feels too bad about that, honestly. He gets more gold than the enemy and XP.
GH is playing the distraction game again. This really feels like diminishing returns-based creation attempt. It's like, hey, please look at me. I protect my axe who's trying to farm up his blink dagger. I keep attention away from the Terrorblade because there's 3 heroes from OGC on bottom lane. There's your Yule Scepter, now the Remnant pulling him down to the south and mind control. Easy follow-up stun from Pexu. Axe will at least get the call off and a couple of one charges, so he'll make him work for it. Even a Hand of God arriving, that's trying to help out mid lane because Pangolier diving on Chen as well as the Bat Rider. Mind control dies on the rune spot. They're back to the Bat Rider. When Madara, more space, Kuro. And he's doing so much work with these centaurs. Keeping Weeha alive, barely.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice save there.
And how long can Nigma let this happen? Is this when Miracle tries to fight?
It looks like he's thinking about it, but
Now you got 3 stuns from Kuro. Your Scepter up. That's going to be the clockwork. Drive back down. Chessie initiated on. Weeha able to get the lasso off. And that's a lot of damage going into the Void Spirit. Dead very, very quickly. It's a big stun from Nyx Assassin to Pexu. Hitting a 3-man stun as Miracle. These Centaur stomps from Chen. They're creating the space against the cause. Madara low on life. Axe able to Culling Blade him down. 3 heroes lost. And with a hook shot forward now. Weaver trying to get the time lapse. But they control him perfectly. Team Nigma. They've been waiting for the sweet moment. That was sweet.
wow. It's not often you see a Chen doing this type of plays to make his team come back, but he just yeah, he did so much for them there. Just keep stunning. First he saved the Bat Rider, and then after that stunning the I don't know, multiple heroes in the fight.
Yeah. Wrecked the Void Spirit at the start, then wrecked the PL who tried to escape and then couldn't. And that's when you can see the reason why Mind Control, like, you know why they picked him the axe. It's like, hey, I can get a Culling Blade. I can make sure we put one hero down and we go on to the next. Because if they didn't do that, Z-Free probably would have been out of time lapse. Maybe he gets away.
Yeah, a very nice fight for them. He got 2 kills on Axe, so now he has Blink. Bat has bots. Now they kind of got that those items they need.
Couriers!
Dire's courier has been slain.
But OGC, they're angry.
They're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
They want revenge here.
Kuro's got his own control now. Dark Troll trap, then 1, 2, 3 stun. Working that in combination with that blink you called out before on the axe. Miracle's gonna get more and more space. He's now got a Yasha. He'll probably like to get a few more levels, having that 100 mana pool, 100 mana cost on Sunder. Not what he wants against a Phantom Lancer. Bottom lane, Clockwork's up in the air. Pull back down again, thanks to the Remnant. GH will die.
Yeah, the thing about Saw is that how often do those triple cent. You know what I mean? It's pretty rare that you will see that type of stuff. So I still think it's a rough game for Nigma to take these fights. They need to be very clutch with how they use their meta and their spells. Chessie top lane though.
Well, got the call. Right on the river. Stun number 1, stun number 2. Lock him down, kill him off. Weeha finds the kill. And they're looking to Roshan. No bind back on Chessie. He bought the point booster, so he doesn't have the money. They don't go in for Roshan just yet. Still a little risky.
Yeah, they probably would not have the damage to actually kill it in time. And OGC would keep poking. They're sending a courier now to scout. They're not sure if they're doing it or not.
Looking for sentry walls to start getting planted down. Nyx Assassin on the hunt with Vendetta. Is it actually worth buying a gem in this game if you're Nigma, just because of, like, if OG do get a good initiation, you're going to lose it? Is it worth spending extra money on sentries?
I mean, from the money, the sentry money are more than a gem. 900 gold in one go is kind of a lot of gold. If you know what I mean. I think it's too early for a gem right now. They would rather use those 900 golds for finishing the mech, for example, or getting, you know, 2 braces on clockwork or whatever. And you just gotta play around the sensors you have.
Definitely makes sense to me.
Smoke.
They're trying to get outposts. They tried to get their own safe one, but then OG Seed moved over for it. But will anyone contest the bottom? That's what Nigma are hoping for.
Dyer's
They'll see in the middle. They'll see Chessie.
Here. Yeah.
GH is the only one not covered. Okay, well, that ride's not covered in smoke either.
Same time though, OGC should definitely know this is happening.
I see Weaver, Bat Rider, instant lasso. Sea Freak was just coming for some money.
My path to riches.
That's a nice easy kill, and Terrorblade now continues to get bigger and bigger as time progresses. Now has an SMY coming out in the courier. And they look to the tier 1 tower in mid lane.
Yeah.
Look at I love this army lineup from Kuro. Got all of his chickens in a row. Clockwork, ready for the hookshot forward. They need to buy time for Miracle. He has to get the thunder off. They got the stun. Zube. They bring down Miracle. Nigma was setting up for this. They wanted this. And now they'll lose not only one core in the form of Miracle. Axe is on the run out, but Weeha being hunted down by Chessie Impex. It's a goodbye mind control. And now goodbye Weeha. He wants a rebuttal, and he'll get one. He gets the Nyx Assassin. Don't know if that's totally worth that he bought some time with the Essence Ring.
Yeah, I think perhaps the last few engagements Nigma had were really successful at the tier 2 mid, and also the kill on Chessie. They got some kill on Weaver, so they may have thought, you know, we're strong, you know, let's go get mid tower. But the fact is that OTC didn't really suffer too much from those losses. They're still stronger in fights, and got heavily punished there, Nigma.
GH is going to try and play hero against Chessie. Oh, Yule Scepter up. All right, Kuro, how good's your timing? Stun number 1, he got it perfectly. Stun number 2, ooh, a little bit off timing, and Chessie puts himself up on a hill and then bounces away to safety. The Rocket will get the reveal, but the Remnant covers the retreat. Roshan now finished. Madara takes the Aegis of the Immortal and is just about to pick up his Manta style as well.
This chin is terrifying.
I love how he actually hits the first. I was like, well, come on, Kuro. We have the expectations for you to hit the second, too. If he did, that's a dead Void Spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
Juicy DD rune. Chessie can grab that and get the hell out. But under the Observer and Sentry, Nigma would like to fight. Sea Freak obliged before, but they're not going to this time.
They're going to have Manta Peel now, and he has Aegis too. He's going to be very strong, and he should probably frontline for OGC now. And
well, they see PL.
Yeah, it's looking at him though.
This is a very long ramp around for smoke rotation. Like, GH is trying to make sure that they can't come up these ramps without surprising him. Yeah, they get nothing. A ward. They get a ward. Walk. Well, GH will break the smoke. Cog shot, flies a long way forward, goes after Z-Freak. Cog push back, Chessie. He got started on, but then disarmed. Mind control, not feeling his battle as Madara gets on top of Miracle, burning off the mana. Miracle has no more mana for his Sunder anymore. And he has no other teammates to help him out. All this attack went into Z-Freak, the support. They need more space for Miracle getting bounced around. He has buyback available. Don't know if he really wants to have to use him. Chen trapped by the cogs on the ramp. So a double kill for Madara. He had plenty of himself to go around. And they turn their attention now towards the Bat Rider. Yule's up, spirited down. Essence Ring can't give you that much life to survive. Another great fight for OG Seed.
It's very hard for them to follow up on GH hook there. And then the PL kind of just flanked, and it was over from there. More or less.
Middle tower is under
and this is high ground. They're gonna be able to defend here. the question.
Don't think so. Not when you have GH getting caught out. Such a quick way just to astral step into the Yule Scepter. GH will buy back. Miracle's alive and fighting. And it's just like, take the mangoes. Yes. Oh, actually, no, he switched out a Wraith Band so he can pick up the Mithril Hammer. Trying to get towards the BKB. So the tier 3 tower will be taken, and OG will back up. Looks like they don't want to force the issue any harder.
Tower is under attack.
You still have the Aegis Immortal on the Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, it's still hard to go high ground though. It's a 5 heroes always. But they're gonna continue to play aggressive though.
Smoke breaks. Weehar's dust doesn't connect, but the call from Axe will. And once again, Z-Freak seems to be target number 1, but once again a great stun from Pexu. Bat Rider and Clock, the days are easily numbered. Zibe is keeping both Kuro and Miracle under control in the back lines, isolating the Axe on the front, and now they turn their attention towards Miracle. This may even just be the game. If they can kill him off once again, he'll sunder the life out of Void Spirit, but Pexu's back for the stun. Kuro's doing everything he can to keep Miracle alive, but Spirit Vessel makes life very difficult. He'll still get the kill on Chessie, and that's one upside. Keeping the run going, 1 stun, 1 second, and Miracle's playing the fun game. Spy Carapace up quickly. He's back behind the tier 2 tower. The bugs are flying forward. Miracle can dodge this. Just keep running, Miracle. Hide in the trees. Z-Freak. Oh, he goes into the trees. He checked it. He got him. Well played indeed.
He tried. He was body blocking the nukes with an illusion. So he was trying to get away there, but nope.
We have defused it up. The Centaurs continue to stun from Kuro, even while he's dead. And they'll fortify up quickly, but Nigma, they're scrambling every bit of defense they possibly can. But without a big Terrorblade being able to fight, doesn't really seem like they got much more. Like mind control, he's going to call.
I think we have to buy a Blink Dagger right now and try to start a fight when Terrorblade spawns, because they kind of need to fight right now.
Dire's middle barracks.
Oh, he does have that blink.
Yeah. But it seems a little bit hopeless.
They got no vision to use the blink with.
Yeah. Because the Rax has died and they've just naturally backed off when TV spawned.
Now you're also going to be items behind for Nigma and the Titan Slither. It's over on Phantom Lancer. This Aegis will time out finally. But in that time of the Aegis, they've gone from, I think it was a 6,000 advantage, now 15,000. OG Seed really making the most of this map. I don't know if Nigma can actually even get the space to get Miracle to his BKB.
We have caught bottom in here. Trying to cut waves.
Doing everything he can to get this look away from Miracle. But Miracle can't fight without BKB. Like, it just feels like he's just got no mana or he's got nothing to work with.
Yeah, let's see. I think they have one more fight in them, right? He's gonna get his BKB here pretty soon. And then if they win that fight, like they miraculously did the tier 2, maybe there's still hope for them.
Yeah, it'll be a heavy outplay if they can do it. I think Kuro's hoping to get a couple of creeps, but Miracle needs to farm them. Even those beautiful centaurs, he's farming those. And Z-Freak's on the hunt, trying to find out where the Terrorblade is. Terrorblade now has the money for the BKB, but he has to get back home. BT's coming forward. Bat Rider going the back of the Centaur. Kuro in the Blink Lasso. They found their target. It's going to be Z-Freak, but maybe with a stun, though, the call. Hexu, only now does he follow up with the stun, but Z-Freak's already gone down. Couldn't get the time. Actually, good thing to get the time lapse off, but the hook shot. Oh my god, they're actually going to try and split up OG Seed. Miracle with the BKB. Couldn't come at a better time. Pankly is dropping quickly. Hexu as well. Microtrol's got the double kill. 3 heroes lost. And they can maybe find even a bigger one. Chessie, the amount of damage coming up from Miracle is ridiculously high. They still have to repair the laning phase, however.
They're gonna
the blink
here.
Madara will TP out. They're out.
What was he for even thinking there? Was he going for a courier or just kind of scouting, or? I'm not sure, because like they had control over the bottom side of the map really nicely, and they.
You talk about like Z-Freaks like.
Yeah, the Weaver running in, right?
Yeah. I think he was just looking for Miracle. He was looking to see where Miracle was farming.
Right, but he's a Weaver. Like he's not supposed to do anything to a Terrorblade. So, and he kind of baited everyone in as well. Still though, it doesn't feel like the gold graph's moving, you know, even though they won that nice fight. It's still 16k.
Is this our new changes coming into effect?
Yeah, I felt like perhaps last patch it would have definitely been
tower is under attack.
Been more of a swing, right? More like a 5k swing or something like that. The gold, maybe it would have been a 10 now, or like 12.
It could have been more like, oh, hello, goodbye. Zube down once again. Pexu coming in, looking for the kill over on Chen. Hit a 3-man stun, and the rest of the team have arrived. Kuro quickly deleted. GH will join him too, but Chessie, he knows he wants a core kill. GH will die no matter what, but Weehar is the other big one to take. The initiation of Nigma is gone. 3 heroes without buyback. And Miracle, I don't know how strong your back is, but you're going to have to lift. And now even an Abyssal Blade is done for the PL, so they have an answer to the Terrorblade when the BKB's up and running.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, I heard everyone talking about it yesterday in the games, that it's hard to come back. And you definitely see it here. Like, even though they did have those 2 good fights, like the tier 2 one where they almost wiped them, and then this one just now. Nothing really changed, you know? Yeah, I don't know. You playing on your line is like objectives. You don't barely
under attack.
So, yeah, it might be might eventually be some different meta developing where it's even more about lanes and more about getting ahead early.
Z-Freaks continuing the run. Clockwork wants to go for the YOLO hit, but then again a big body block by Chessie. He knew what was coming. GH will block the lane, or the ramp with Cogs as they grab the Pangolier. So Zube, well, they've started fights before like this before. They're going to try it again. The call came out, but Madara unaffected, and he's the main man to charge forward with the Aegis Immortal. Too much life being lost from Nigma. They went for one last big play to try and contest Roshan. But you burn Metamorphosis. You're going back to your base to try and survive, but Chen's up in the air. You can run away, but I don't know if that's going to win you the game. 20k is now the advantage for OG. They have the Cheese on the Void Spirit, the Aegis on the PL. And it's going to be one last big play. Metamorphosis has only got another 10 seconds left.
Dire's structures are full.
Yeah, it looks like they're out of time.
They're on try this Desperation Smoke here. Bought a Maelstrom on Terrorblade.
How do you fight this? Like, with no Metamorphosis, you can't fight. He's no longer the powerhouse he needs to be.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Yeah, you can also see that the smoke they did is, you know, there's no angle. There's just no way.
Dire's top barracks have fallen.
Well, Weehar's looking for some target to lasso. He's got 2 seconds for it to come off cooldown. Maybe GH can start it off with a hook shot. But it also feels like the only target they can get is... Well, actually, kind of has to be Z-Freak. He's finished the Aghanim, so yeah, you just repair any kind of damage. You've got a quick save to the lasso. So he hides in the trees, but Madara jumps up. He fears nothing. He's got a second life. And he's a very farmed up PL. Mind control. Able to get the call. Pulling PL in very, very deep. But now, you don't care if Chessie jumps the back lines. It's quick enough from the back, pull the back in again with a spirit. Follow-up stun, and they do everything they can to bring down Weehar. And it works. There without buyback of the whole bottom lane of Brax. Now becomes the proper objective. Miracle still needs 30 seconds. But a bit of blade stunned up. The call from Max tries to create some space. Miracle triggers the BKB, turns his attention over towards Chessie. The rest of Nigma can back up. There is actually the buyback coming in from the Batrider now. So have they got the lasso? Have they got the control? Miracle still being bounced around to Terrorblade. Clockwork's gone down, and now they do actually bring down Miracle. He could not get the Sunder off. And how much more hope has Nigma got? You've lost practically every hero. You're getting fountain farmed, and you're getting GG'd. We will actually go to a third game for this series.
Radiant victory.
Yeah. Run by OGC. For sure.
And what did they do better this game that they didn't do in game 1? And how do they repeat that in game 3?